Wednesday Nasher in Lagos, Nigeria. And this is CNN.
We're back with our special coverage of the New Hampshire primary, and we're seeing a final rush of voting right now as polling places are about to close across most of the state. We have our correspondents at key voting sites. First, let's go to Evan McMore-Santoro. He's in Nashua for us. Evan, I understand a lot of new voters where you are. Yeah, Wolf, hi. I'm at the Nashua's 3rd Ward.
맡겨둘 수 없는 문제입니다. 교육부와 관계부처는 대학, 지역사회와 함께 조속히 세부 방안을 마련해 주시기 바랍니다. 마지막으로 지자체에서는 접촉자에 대한 자가 격리, 선별 진료소 확보 등 지역사회 감염에 대비한 대책을 그리고 책임을 철저히 이행해 주시기.
네, 오늘 아침 전국에 비가 내리고 있습니다. 특히 제주도에는 호우주의보가 내려진 가운데 시간당 10mm의 다소 강한 비가 내리고 있는데요. 오늘 제주와 남해안에 강한 비가 집중되겠습니다. 내일 아침까지 제주 산간에 150mm 이상, 남해안에 최고 80mm, 서울 등 내륙에는 10에서 30mm의 비가 오겠습니다. 공기는 아직 탁합니다. 그래도 비가 내린 뒤 오후부터는 대기질이 점차 보통 수준을 회복하겠습니다. 오늘 해안과 제주도는 바람이 강하게 불겠습니다. 현재 기온은 서울이 6.8도, 울산 8.1도로 온화함이 감도는데요. 낮 기온은 평년 수준을 크게 웃돌겠습니다. 서울 8도, 강릉 10도, 부산 15도가 예상됩니다. 주말 동안 전국에 비와 눈이 오겠고요. 다음 주에는 서울 아침 기온이 영하 8도까지
주말까지 비가 오네.
날씨 정보였습니다.
오늘만 오는 줄 알았더니.
우리 교민들이 조금 전 김포공항을 출발해서 이천에 있는 격리시설로 출발했습니다.
이 가운데 유증상자 5명도 있어서 별도로 의료시설로 옮겨졌습니다. 앞서서 저희가 어린이가 포함됐다고 속보로 전해드렸었는데 확인 결과 당국이 모두 성인이라고 정정했습니다. 관련 속보 이어지는 뉴스에서 계속됩니다. 고맙습니다.
이가탄 뭐가 다를까요? 성분부터 다릅니다.
효과도 다르죠.
국제학술지에 게재되었다는 점이 다르죠.
그래서 잇몸병엔
역시 이가탄. 약국에서만 판매하는 의약품입니다.
아시죠? 이가탄.
신용을 지키지 않는
광고가 너무 많아.
가는 우리의 사회.
CNN 누가 생각나?
진짜 예뻐. 예쁘죠. 진짜 예뻐. 자꾸 궁금해.
이제 됐어.
여보세요. 나 원래 귀여워. 좀 더 세련 언니. 아까보다 좀 더. 왜 이렇게 귀여우야?
And started making up their minds very late. That is going to have an impact on what we see in the results tonight. Anderson?
David Chalian, thanks very much. I want to talk to our panel about the push and pull between the progressive argument for the Democratic Party and I guess what you would say the more moderate side of the Democratic Party. Will there be any more clarity by the end of tonight?
No.
Once results are in?
I don't think anybody knows anything. I don't think we're getting any closer to being to figuring this thing out. I don't think we're getting any more clarity.
You've just given up.
I'm not giving up.
No.
This is exciting.
It's impossible to know anything.
Yeah, we don't know anything. No, I think that's refreshing. I think viewers know that we're just trying to be honest, and we just don't know much coming into tonight. We had after tonight 2 of the 57 states and territories that award delegates would have voted, which means we have a long way to go. They're now throwing real elbows. You see Pete and Bernie Sanders sniping at each other about who can pay for what and where they are. The lanes are all muddled. I'm not sure that every Warren voter will vote for Bernie Sanders and vice versa. So I think tonight what you're going to see is someone's going to come out with a little momentum. How they have an infrastructure in place to capitalize on that is important. And one more thing I have to point out. One of the things we always laugh at the fact we're having all of these debates, but debates actually matter.
Yeah.
And this next debate in Nevada is going to be the biggest debate we've had to date.
Also, Kirsten, what we haven't heard from is a lot of. Well, actually, I'm not even sure I forgot what I was going to say.
The one thing I was going to say is that I think what's interesting was shown earlier in the exit polls was this liberal moderate debate, right? You know,
일단 오늘은 여기까지만
58% of people in New Hampshire said they're perfectly fine with getting rid of private insurance
너무
and having
피곤해요.
basic assume Medicare for all. And 67% said they support free tuition in public college. And so we've heard a lot about how Bernie Sanders is so wildly out of touch with the Democratic electorate. Well, that's not actually true. The thing is, this isn't actually what a lot of people are voting on. What they're voting on is whether or not you can beat Donald Trump. And so that's what this all comes down to. And that's why these New Hampshire and Iowa do matter. I take the point that it's not representative of the overall electorate, but they do matter because it's starting to show people who can organize an election and who can win, and that does play into people's thinking when they start to think, like, is this somebody?
Bernie Sanders has also brought the entire Democratic Party